Hi guys! So before I start this video, I want to say that you guys, for sorry about that, I not make video every time it's coming out some new information from Yasha Hime, but I better like to talking longer about this anime. I get every information and I make a bit video about that. And I have some theories what I want to tell you and the interesting what you guys think. So let's start it. Okay, so some days ago coming out a new trailer from the Hanyo no Yasha Hime, and we finally can see the characters and how beautiful is the animation. So in the trailer started about that. For Tova fighting with boys, I don't really know why Tova fighting with the boys, but I think maybe they bullying her. In the first video I say something like that. For Tova have a problem in the school because she going school in a boy uniform. Maybe this is the problem and because fighting the boys. I think Setsuna and Mora because fighting here they are training and some seconds later we see them in the house they fighting somebody. Before this video come out, one very short video come and I think it's be a little bit spoiler from the first episode. In that video we can see an old man and if you watch that video we can see Maura and Setsuna and they are in that same house like in the trailer. I thinking a lot about this and I tell you guys what I thinking about this. We know that for Maura and Setsuna is demon slayers or working like that, never mind. The important thing is that I think that the old man or his peoples catch Towa and Maura and Setsuna just want to hunt down the old man or the demon because I think it's the old man's a demon and that's how they meet Towa, but I just thinking this it's not 100% and I because thinking that they hunting down the old man. If you watching carefully the video, you can see for Mara running somebody and he and the demon or the old man is disappeared and his clothes have been only the air. So I thinking that that's the old man because they have same dress, but I'm not sure. We see soon in the first episode. After that, we can see the old team fighting one demon whose name is Roadhead. Sorry if I don't say good. The Japanese name was so hard to me and I choose it the English name. I hope I say good. If I don't say good, I'm so sorry. Who don't know this, it's a special chapter from Inuyasha or the other name is chapter 559. I thinking this chapter be very important in the Yasha Hime story. I thinking a lot about that for this we meet the old team is being the first episode or not being the first episode. Because not sure about that from the first episode just showing the trailer. Maybe it's the episode 2 same. I don't know. I want to talk about this in the end. I first want to finish this what we talk about the trailer. So little bit later we can see how find Sota the little Tova. What I think about this, it's a very important moment because it's so cute how Tova looks like small, it's adorable and is so strange looking Sota like adult. He was a small kiddo that time, he was the Inuyasha was going and he was the little brother and now he's adult. It's so amazing and I like it how nice and kind he is. A little bit later we can see more closer Sota and we can see he have a daughter. Really interesting about that for Sota have only one daughter or have more child. And really interesting about that for who is Sota's wife. And I really hope that for Sota and Kagome mom was in the story. Next we see Tova is cleaning the sword. Interesting for where and how she get that sword. I can't waiting we know about more information about her sword. I mean that for information for how she get that sword. And we can see she's cleaning the sword and I was think but just seeing this be the first episode and it's not 100% This is just I think. So after that we can see again Setsumaru fighting, but I here is coming why I thinking it's they are just training, because some minutes later we can see Kohaku and after Mara fighting the caterpillar lady. I hope I say good, sorry if not. And after that we can see Miraku and Sango-san, whose name is Hisui. I hope I say good his name, but I'm not sure. So yeah, it's so amazing for Kohaku was growing up. He have a scarred nose. It's looking so cool. To me it's a little bit weird, but need a little time to I be realize that for yeah he's adult, so it can be that cut his nose. And it's so cool. I think well, I not think, I sure because it's writing down for and if I say bad, sorry, he's the Demon Slayer's leaders, and it's amazing. And I'm so happy for Kohaku can do that, because poor Kohaku in the Inuyasha, what happened to him in a normal story, it's so sad. And I'm so happy for in the story, and he's still alive, and now he's a very strong Demon Slayer's leader. It's amazing. And what is really surprising to me, it's Sango's and Miraku's son, because I'm surprised about this. For only Hisui, Hisui is that who was going to Demon Slayers, and I thinking a lot about that for what happened her sisters. I mean his sisters. Sorry, what happened his sisters. But I talking about that later again. So that is the important information about the thriller. I was thinking that for I want to talking about that. Have one more thing is that for that time for Maura and Setsuna fighting, Setsuna one of her eyes is was growing or come some light. We can see her eyes. Exactly, I don't really know what can be that, but maybe that's the curse or something like that. Why she don't remember her sister. And before I finish the video, I want to show you the poster. So here we can see the Yasha Hime poster, but I find very good high quality. Show you so many stuff. In the end, I want to talking about Inuyasha and Sesshomaru. So we can see the three main characters, Setsuna, Towa, and Maura. This picture is Maura looking like Inuyasha, so it's really help she full like her father. But how I see her, the arts and the video, she looks like so much like his father. He's her daddy. So next to Maura, we can see a tanuki or the raccoon. His name is Takechiyo. Well, I don't know. First, I don't really like him. I better like Shippo, but we take a look first the anime, and after I can tell you more feeling about him. But the first picture I see him, I don't really like him. In the background we can see Kirara and Hisui and Kohaku, talking that to later again. Kaede and the new characters. Some people say that in the new character for is Shippo or Hojo's son, but I don't think that. So Shippo because can be he hair or her hair. I don't know it's a boy or girl, but let's talk his hair is not looks like same like Shippo and his ears too, and I don't think so it's Hojo's son or daughter too. I think it's a new character. So many people say Vo kind survived everything. I don't think so. She was really old in Inuyasha. I think she be important in the story, but she be in just flashback. But that's how I was thinking. Who know? Maybe Kada really survived everything. We see soon in the anime. Okay, so I now want to talk some stuff. What I thinking first. I don't think so. Inuyasha, Kagome, Shippo, Miroku, and Sango, they are dead. So many people say that they died now or not. I thinking so many people asking that they die now or not. I thinking a lot about this. We don't see the Kaede village in the trailer yet. I think that Kohaku taking Hisuyu, I can't say, okay. I thinking that Kohaku taking Miroku and Sango's sons, he want to become I thinking that Miracle is Sango's son. He want to become a demon slayers, and he because Goi. Okay, ha ezt egy kicsit megállítom. Okay, so now I want to talk some stuff. What I thinking, my theories, everything. So let's start it. The first, and this is the very important to me. I don't think Inuyasha, Kagome, Shippo, Miroku, and Sango they are dead. I read so many posts and so many interesting things about that for people asking for now they died or they still alive. But I have a theory, I have an idea what can be happen to them or what's going on. I thinking a lot about this. We don't see the car, the village in the trailer yet. What I thinking about that for Kohaku, what I thinking about that for Hisui, so Sango's and Miracle's son, want to become a demon slayer like her mom, and he going with Kohaku. And I thinking after the war, Kohaku take care about Setsuna and Maura too. So I think Inuyasha and the others they still fighting something, and then more easier concentration than the fight if they know that Maura is safe place. And I think in Kohaku is training Setsuna and Maura, they can take care themselves. That is why I thinking about, but we see in October. I but I can more imagine that for Miroku is working now normal like a monk, but Sango is don't want to working anymore like a demon slayers because how we see his son have a boomerang what Sango using all time and maybe just Sango want to live together come with Miroku. I don't know. That's the other thing that's the other idea what I thinking. And And exactly I just the only one option what I find. We talking about the poster, I think because show Inuyasha he's back in the poster because he disappeared. Or continue fighting, but I'm sure about that Inuyasha is not dead. But the last time I see lot stuff in the internet and first it started like a meme for Koga and Ayame's son or daughter, but I more see a son. And I just really hope that for Koga and Ayame was we see them in a show, or if not we see Koga and Ayame his child or her child, we see it be so interesting they be in a show. Exactly, I know we have a lot of question, but before I finish the video I want to talking about a little bit same Yasha Hime. The first I was not talking about that for why I thinking what the trailer we see it's the first episode. You need to know that for every time coming out the new anime and they make the trailer they show pictures just the first episode. So it's very interesting and I'm really interesting how they started the first episode for Yasha Hime. I two idea have. So theory, I don't know, just I don't want to say theory because how I say it sounds like terrorist, so yeah, sorry for I just say two ideas, sorry. So I two idea have. The first idea is that the first episode be story about that for the chapter 559, the special chapter other name, and they tell that story. And after the other part, the first episode, we meet Setsuna and the others. That's my first idea. The second is that for the full the story, beginning with the Maura, Setsuna, and Towa, how we see the thriller, and in the story end, the episode end, they tell them for Inuyasha and Kagome and hey friends is fighting this road head demon. That's I thinking, but maybe and it's possible too for it's the first episode be with Inuyasha and his French adventure we see again, and after that we can see his their child's adventure. The other stuff I thinking is be a double episode where tell this both story. And the other thing I was thinking a lot about Shippo. Uh, I I don't know. I'm sure about that Shippo is not dead because it's so cute character and exactly in the final act end he was every time going to training. But I sure about that we see. But I'm not sure we see him adult. I'd be happy if he adult. But if I remember good, no, I remember bad. Okay, so maybe we can see his adult. Who knows? We see in the future, guys. And I still have a lot of question about this show. Exactly now, that's all I want to talking about the Yasha Hime, and I really hope you enjoy. So exactly that's all I want to say about the Hanyo no Yasha Hime. But what are you thinking about this, guys? Or you have other idea? Write down to me the comment, and see you later, guys. Bye bye.